introduction, and I'm really not even going to read poetry. I'm going to read from the teachings of the Buddha today. So I'm sticking with the theme of philosophy that I started last week, but I'm not going to stand up here and yell at you that God is dead. Hopefully it's not a little more of a positive. The Buddha's teachings are actually pretty much a treasure. And the Pali Canon, which I'm reading from today, is the first written teachings from the Buddha, which date past his death. During the Buddha's lifetime, his teachings were passed on through an oral tradition. It was actually about 200 years after his death that they finally started to write down his teachings. And the Pali Canon is the first of those books. So it holds a special place amongst the teachings of the Buddha. And it really is a very interesting book. Now the Buddha, he didn't really think of his teachings as a religion. He thought of his teachings as a way for people to get to know the truth for themselves. And there was a lot of teachings. The Buddha actually achieved enlightenment at about 35 years of age. Then he lived to be 85, and he taught for that entire time. So there's a lot of teachings out there, but like I say, the Pali Canon is kind of a special book in that tradition. And the Buddha's philosophy was to look within yourself for light. It's not a religion because you're searching yourself. You're not looking to a higher power. And you can actually use the Buddha's teachings in conjunction with another religion. It's just a way of getting to know yourself and your own spirituality, to enhance your spirituality. And the cornerstone of the Buddha's teachings, I believe, is the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path. And the Four Noble Truths, which I passed out today, are that life is suffering, and that suffering is caused by desire, and that there's a way to end suffering, and the way to end suffering is the Noble Eightfold Path. So the reading I've chosen today is called The Analysis of the Eightfold Path, and it explains what I believe is the foundation of the Buddha's teachings. Monks, I will teach you the Noble Eightfold Path. I will analyze it for you. Listen and attend closely. I will speak. Yes, Venerable Sir, those monks replied. The Blessed One said this, and what, monks, is the Noble Eightfold Path? Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. And what, monks, is right view? Knowledge of suffering, knowledge of the origin of suffering, knowledge of the cessation of suffering, knowledge of the way leading to the cessation of suffering. This is called right view. And what, monks, is right intention? Intention of renunciation, intention of non-ill will, intention of harmlessness. This is called right intention. And what, monks, is right speech? Abstinence from false speech, abstinence from malicious speech, abstinence from harsh speech, abstinence from idle chatter. This is called right speech. And what, monks, is right action? Abstinence from the destruction of life, abstinence from taking what is not given, abstinence from sexual misconduct. This is called right action. And what, monks, is right livelihood? Here, a noble disciple, having abandoned a wrong mode of livelihood, enters his living by a right livelihood. This is called right livelihood. And what, monks, is right effort? Here, monks, a monk generates desire for the non-arising of unarisen, evil, unwholesome states. He makes an effort, arouses energy, applies his mind, and strives. He generates desire for the abandoning of arisen evil, unwholesome states. He generates desire for the arising of unarisen, wholesome states. He generates desire for the continuation of arisen, wholesome states, for their non-decline, increase, expansion, and fulfillment by development. He makes an effort, arouses energy, applies his mind, and strives. This is called right effort. And what, monks, is right mindfulness? Here, monks, a monk dwells contemplating the body and the body, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. He dwells contemplating feeling and feeling, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. He dwells contemplating mind and mind, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. He dwells contemplating phenomena and phenomena, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. This is called right mindfulness. And what monk is right concentration? Here monks, secluded from sensual pleasures, secluded from unwholesome states, a monk enters and dwells in the first jhana. And jhana is just a stage, which is accompanied by thought and examination, with rapture and happiness born of seclusion. With the subsiding of thought and examination, he enters and dwells in the second jhana, which has internal confidence and unification of mind. It's without thought and examination. It has rapture and happiness born of concentration. With the fading away as well of rapture, he dwells equanimous and mindful and clearly comprehending. He experiences happiness with the body. He enters and dwells in the third jhana, of which the noble ones declare, he is equanimous, mindful, one who dwells happily, with the abandoning of pleasure and pain, and with the previous passing away of joy and dejection, he enters and dwells in the fourth jhana, which is neither painful nor pleasant and includes purification of mindfulness by equanimity. This is called right concentration.